It was to be a day which was to have been remembered after ending 18 years of pain. It should have been joyous. We should have been celebrating it. But instead, it has turned into despair. 11 deaths reported in the RCB's victory parade stampede that occurred in Bengaluru. And now, from what should have been a sporting event, has now turned political. Now, Royal Challengers Bengaluru have given an official statement. In that statement, they have mentioned, "We are deeply anguished by the unfortunate incidents that have come to light through media reports regarding public gatherings all over Bengaluru in anticipation of the team's arrival this afternoon." The usual run-of-the-mill, when you look at it, they are deeply anguished by it. But remember, all of this was not planned properly. And they mentioned, the safety and well-being of everyone is of utmost importance to us. RCB mourns the tragic loss of lives and extend our heartfelt condolences to the affected families. There is a report doing the rounds that RCB is offered 5 lakhs to the families impacted. The KSCA and the government have also chipped in with some money to ensure that, yes, families get through this turbulent time that has happened. But the next statement is a little confounding in more ways than one, because it mentions, "Immediately upon being made aware of the situation, we promptly amended our program and followed the guidance and advice of the local administration. We urge all our supporters to please stay safe." There wasn't any communication. Quite simply, when you look at it, at a time when the stampede was occurring, people inside were cheering RCB, RCB. The players were blissfully unaware. Management blissfully unaware. Politicians blissfully unaware. Yet, you had two things. One, you could have had drones right in the area, unless that wasn't given clearance. Two, you had a simple telephone. What prompted the authorities there to just use a telephone and say, call it off? Because at the cost of 11 lives, you have done a big ceremony. Even today, when most of our journalists were doing their job, people were still screaming RCB, RCB from the top of their voices. What happened to the 11 losses that went? So, in that sense, RCB and the KSCA and the government conveniently ensured, okay, let us amend the program. Instead of a 2-hour thing, let's do 20 minutes. Tokenism. Tokenism, we have to really give a salute, because they wanted to ensure they get some parts of it. Fans, as always, blissfully unaware, and also going by the paradigm, the show must go on. There are some very, very insensitive tweets which are there. For example, one tweet states, we have waited for 18 years for this moment. Can't we sacrifice a few people? That is the tweet that is going on. That is how insensitive people have become. This event was not planned. It wasn't coordinated. And now whatever is the inquiry, whatever it is, it's not a sporting event anymore. It's become a political slugfest. And get ready for all the mudslinging that's going to happen. But in the end, as we know, nothing concrete will come from this. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.